You guys have like pictures on the internet being a thought.
Yeah, on yachts,
you know,
booty hole.
Or you know, or just bad habits, like bad behaviors. Like, for example, you said, oh, if I want to go on a girls trip, I should be able to do whatever I want. Unfortunately, like a lot of guys are not going to be okay with that. Like like men should want to be able to tell a girl like, hey, this is what it is, and then they obey. They don't want to have to sit there and explain to themselves why they're doing what they're doing. If a guy's sitting there explaining to you why you can't do certain things or why you're doing, like questioning you, like telling you, hey, you shouldn't do that, it's already an L for him, man. If you got to explain yourself to your girl, that assumes that you and your girl are equal, and that in itself is already a L. So, question for you ladies. So now that we've seen your Instagrams or whatever, do you guys still think you deserve a guy that's monogamous to you?
Yes.
Yeah?
Bruh.
Interesting. What about you?
I had one bad picture. I'll take it down. That's
about you?
fine.
One?
I agree with what you said, honestly. No guy's going to want a girl who shows their ass.
Okay.
But do you think you deserve a monogamous guy with the profile you have?
I mean, honestly, my profile is really not that bad. So, yeah.
All right. So you think you still deserve a monogamous guy?
Yeah.
All right. What about, well, it's kind of a rhetorical question at this point. But
Yeah.
I don't want a monogamous one. So, probably not.
Well,
Maybe, but they've never ended well, so we're just probably not going to do that again.
interesting. I think, I think girls got to be realistic that, like, if you want, like, this monogamous guy that's going to be attractive and monogamous, he's probably going to be religious. Do you think a religious guy would want to commit to any of you guys?
Hell no.
I'm not super religious, so
That's my point.
not very important.
No, but like,
No, but what you're
religious guy
looking
is
for,
gonna wanna
you want
see
an
us.
attractive guy that's monogamous, right?
That won't cheat.
That won't cheat. Most of the time that I've seen that, if it does even exist, he's a religious guy.
Right.
Do you think a religious guy's going to commit to you?
Come on, girl.
Yeah. I guess it would
No, the
depend
answer is
on the
no.
guy.
The answer is no. I'll
We
just
didn't
be an
see her
asshole here.
Instagram.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
No,
the
we
answer is a
didn't.
profound
Yeah,
no.
Oh,
she
we
was the first
did.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, we saw it earlier.
Well,
Oh,
you
yeah,
can't
yeah,
speak
yeah.
for all men. You can speak for yourself, but
Okay. If you, right, put yourself out in a certain way, it's going to attract certain types of guys, right? Your profile, right, puts out a certain image. Men that are going to be religious and monogamous aren't going to want to wife up a girl like you. And these are the guys that you
if I was in
probably
a serious
want.
relationship with somebody that I cared about and we were, getting to that level of marriage, I probably wouldn't even have an Instagram anymore. But I have never met anyone worth changing my profile or my page or my posts for.
But question, he's saying, what if the person sees it and says, you know what, from the very beginning, disqualified. I'm not going to take the time to get to know her.
I mean, if that's his
Here,
decision.
look, I'll give you an example. Let's say you were with a guy, right? And you guys were dating for 5 years and the relationship was good and everything. And, he got down on a knee and proposed to you and you said yes, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then you find out that he was gay for 3 years, right? And he was, sucking dick to make some money on the side and you didn't know about it, but you found out about it later. Would you continue on with that relationship?
No.
Why not?
Why would I stay with someone who's been cheating on me?
No, this is before he met you.
Oh, before he met me?
Yeah, he was gay.
Yeah.
And he sucked some dick on the side to make some money. Would you stay with him?
No.
She was in Atlanta.
No, that's...
You wouldn't,
no.
right? That's exactly how men feel about women with certain past.
Gotcha, bitch.
Okay. So because we've done things with other men before, that makes us less valuable.
Yeah,
And
quite literally.
Correct.
Yeah, quite literally.
Why?
It is a fact.
They don't want to know.
Correct.
Yeah.
Or think about it.
A woman's
Why does that
sexual
make
market
us
value
less
is absolutely
valuable?
perishable.
Mm-hmm.
How?
So the older you get and the more partners you have, the lower value you command in the dating marketplace. And the less you can command back in return from the man. So in other words, right, a girl that's like, let's say, 20 years old that's a virgin is going to have more value than a girl that's 30 years old that makes $100,000 per year.
That's just how men think,
Doesn't mean it's right. Y'all can think that, but that doesn't mean it's
I don't
right.
think it's right that you guys want a guy over 6 foot tall making $100K a year.
I never said my man had to be over 6 foot tall.
I never said you.
Right.
What I'm saying,
And
women.
the generically
yeah,
speaking,
what women look
absolutely.
for, I would argue
Right.
what women look for is way more shallow and harder to attain than what men are looking for.
The vast majority of women are they want a tall guy who makes a bunch of money.
But the other thing too, you got to understand, even average women want this. So like you're saying like, oh, that's not right that men look for this. Well, here's the difference. At least the things that men look for, you are born with.
Right.
The things that you look for in us, we're not born with. We have to create it.
Right.
So every girl's born, right? And with a vagina, not being a whore, 18 years old, with her innocence, and then she chooses to pollute it however she wants. With men, it's like we have to get our money, we have to have our status, we got to get our charisma, our charm, learn how to be, good talkers, smooth talkers, whatever it is. So, even the chef guy that you got with, right? I know you said he ended up being a bad person, but he did something right in the beginning to get you, obviously.
Yeah.
He had to put work in, so that's the difference. So, I like it. I find it always interesting, like when girls say, "Oh, well, that's not right and that's fucked up," but at least like you guys get the money up front. It's up to you how you spend it. We never get the money. We have to work to get the money, which is our dating status or sexual. We call it sexual market value, or like where you rank as a man. So for a female, because this comes back to the whole thing, because you're like, oh well, why does it matter? Well, or why is a woman's sexual market value perishable? It's perishable because you guys burn really bright and hard in the beginning, and then as you age, it goes down. So that's kind of what it is.
Goes down for men too, though.
Well, okay,
in a different way.
Way slower though. Way slower.
Yeah. The thing with men is, you can push the clock back, assuming you do the work, right? So a 35-year-old man, if he goes to the gym and takes care of himself or whatever, he's actually going to be more attractive than his 25-year-old self, assuming he did the work.
Yeah.
Women, though, your 25-year-old self is almost always going to be better than your 35-year-old self, because let's say you make 3 times as much money. Men don't really care about your money,
Right.
unfortunately.
They care about your looks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And body count.
and the way that you perceive yourself, and then the way you portray yourself on the internet. So, like, whenever I see girls that have like provocative pictures like that on the internet, or they say, "Oh, well, I demand monogamy" or whatever, the problem is that what you're giving, quite frankly, you're writing a check you can't cash. Oh, I'm putting myself out here like this, but I want a guy to be monogamous to me. I would argue a girl that has pictures of herself like that on the internet and stuff like that, yeah, you can always change and say, "Oh, I'm going to change" or whatever, but the guy you're looking for, that you want to be monogamous and attractive, and he's going to be a religious guy 9 out of 10 times. A religious guy just simply isn't going to commit to that, unfortunately. A lot of the times they're not going to. So why would he, when he can go get a girl from the church that doesn't have this baggage, right? Unless you like do a complete rebrand or whatever. But
and mind you, they could be worse than you, but he only sees what he sees up front.
Right.
Yeah. So I don't know. I just think I always find it interesting how like girls say, "Oh, I want monogamy" or whatever, but it's like, I would argue a lot of you guys don't deserve the monogamy you guys are looking for. You guys have like pictures on the internet being a thought.
Yeah, on yachts, booty hole.
Or or just bad habits, like bad behaviors. Like, for example, you said, "Oh, if I want to go on a girls trip, I should be able to do whatever I want." Unfortunately, like a lot of guys are not going to be okay with that. Like like men should want to be able to tell a girl like, "Hey, this is what it is," and then they obey. They don't want to have to sit there and explain to themselves why they're doing what they're doing. If a guy's sitting there explaining to you why you can't do certain things, or why you're doing, like questioning you, like telling you, "Hey, you shouldn't do that," it's already an L for him, man. If you got to explain yourself to your girl, that assumes that you and your girl are equal, and that in itself is already a L.
I would need a reason behind somebody telling me, "No, I can't do something."
See,
I'm not like a relationship should be equal. It should be, you should look at your partner as an equal.
Yeah, but the reality is like women don't want equal. I know you're saying should, but like, what do women actually want though?
A man that provides.
Like you had a relationship with your chef guy. It was 50-50 and you didn't like that, right?
I didn't hate it, but the only thing I hated was that he cheated. I don't really give a shit about
on top
50-50.
of being equal to you.
I don't care about that.
But what I'm saying is, like, if he wasn't equal to you, the cheating wouldn't have been as bad.
No, yeah, I would have. I still would have left.
Yeah, but it wouldn't have been as much of a slap in the face. This is the thing.
Definitely still a slap in the face.
Yeah, of course it is. But here's the difference. When a woman's paying half the bills and you cheat on her, that's a bigger slap in the face than him taking care of you and then him cheating on you. Way bigger. Mm-hmm. Because at least he's doing his job, right? And he's taking care of you. You don't got to worry about nothing. Mm-hmm. But when you're paying half the bills and he cheats on you, for a lot of women, that's a huge ego crush. Because it's like, what the fuck? You have the nerve to fucking cheat on me when I'm going half and half on you, motherfucker. You're doing half your job and you still are not cheating, and you're still cheating on me?
Yep.
That's how women look at it. It's a slap at the ego kind of. But like, I guarantee you, like, if a dude is a provider and he does everything else right, you might think twice about leaving him. I'm not saying you won't leave. You might still leave. But it's not going to be as offensive as a dude that, is going half with you and, you're probably making a majority of the money, right? Yeah, that's going to be an insult. Yeah. I mean, and rightfully so. Like, I mean, if you're with a guy and you're going half and half on the bills and he cheats on you, yeah, well, by all means, leave. Like, I'm not knocking you for it. But I do think that the more money a guy has, the higher the likelihood he's going to cheat. And I think women need to kind of just accept this, that this is what comes with the territory. because you guys are all chasing the same dude, as much as you guys might admit it or not. Like, every girl's looking for 100K per year, 6 foot plus, charming, good teeth, good body, nice, likes dogs. Like, what percentage of men qualify for this? Like, less than 1%, man.
Not many. Real quick, OnlyFans girls. If you could tell me your stats here, if you don't mind, if you might know this, what percentage of guys are married on your OnlyFans? Do you know?
Probably all of them. Or they're really lonely. Probably majority of them are very, very, very lonely, I would say. And they want a connection with someone that's like an intellectual connection of some sort. Maybe someone to tell their funny thoughts throughout the day. Like some type of emotional connection.
Even with a wife?
Mm-hmm. One of mine used their wife's credit card to max it out the other day on a stream.
What?
Wow.
And then I was like, just don't charge back. They didn't charge back. It's all good.
That's crazy, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Majority is married men. OnlyFans.
Yeah, because they get bored. They get tired of like whoever they're with. For some
is crazy.
Yeah, it was bad.
Well,
He
also a
sent
lot of
it in a
married
hidden
women don't like
message.
fuck their husbands as much.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
relationships in general, like women kind of stop smashing their guys so much.
Yeah.
That's what it is most of the time. They say.
Well, who?
Yeah, most of the time that's what they say to me.
You ain't
Yeah.
married.
Yeah, yeah.
Can't
Most
candy.
most
kids
marriages
and
are
stuff.
sexless marriages. I mean,
Yeah.
look at I mean, even you guys when you're in your long-term relationship with your guy, would you guys smash every single day like in the beginning? Probably not. Drops off, especially when you live
Towards
together.
the end of the relationship, yeah, no.
Yeah, it drops off.
Yeah.
Right? So,
At your age?
I mean, I guess, yeah.
remember, she started to get irritated with him and shit too, so.
Yeah, there was
Wait,
a lot
how old are you?
23.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I this is why I tell guys don't live with a woman. Living with a woman is bad news.
Yeah.
You need your space, man.
Makes you a faggot.
I actually agree with that. You should have
Changes.
your own place. It's just so much healthier for the relationship.
We had homeboy calling earlier. His girlfriend did.
For the girl, it's great. For the guy, it's terrible.
Yeah.
I think both parties.
Mm.
Personally, I like my own space.
That's
So-
fine.
Yeah, sure you
That's
do.
fine. I mean, what I've noticed, like when the girl really likes the guy, she wants to be with him more. But I think for the man, he needs to have his own spot more to be productive. I think women are a huge detriment and distraction because women are lazy, right? Like you guys don't have the same proclivity to go out and work like we do. So if a girl's living with you, she's gonna say, "Oh, let's do Netflix, hang out with me, blah blah blah." Like women just don't have the same nerve to go out there and earn and make a bunch of money because like you guys don't need to, right? It's like you guys are gonna be fine no matter what. Like, but for us though, like we got to go out there. So I think a man living with a woman, cohabitating with a female is not good for him long term. Did your guys get lazy as you guys lived longer and longer together?
Comfortable.
Makes you a faggot.
Yeah.
Would you guys be okay with a woman provider?
No.
It's not gonna happen.
I would never.
Yeah. It's
I
not
mean-
gonna happen. On our part.
So here's the thing, right? Like, I have the wherewithal to know that if I ever get with a girl that makes more money than me, that the relationship is on the time clock.
Yep.
Like, I'm
Because
not
the
stupid.
girl
Like, I
won't
already know,
respect the
like,
man.
if my chick makes more money than me, it's just a matter of time.
Yep.
Why?
Because women are terrible people and they have leverage.
Facts.
Terrible people.
I'm
Absolutely
not gonna
terrible
respect
people.
a man if I make more than him. It just
see,
it is
it's
what
true.
it is.
It's true.
Yeah.
Okay.
And when a woman doesn't respect you, it's really bad, bro.
Yeah.
It's
you
really
start
bad.
getting resentment. You start hating your man. You're like, why can't you do more?
Talk back to
if
him and
I
shit.
can do it, why can't you?
Yeah. I'm going out to
I-
girls trip.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
I can
Whenever-
go and buy my own things. Why do I need
Yeah,
you?
they become extra bitchy, extra rude.
Yep.
And the problem is that, right,
Almost like a relationship.
since,
I'm fucked.
yeah, you're cooked, bro. Like, I mean,
Yeah, and you make a lot.
I've never met a guy that's made more than me.
Yeah.
yeah,
I
you're
mean,
cooked.
It doesn't
No,
get
no,
easy.
no, that's a
No
lie.
one-
It get
That's a
easier.
lie.
Yeah. Some
You
guy.
have-
Some guy who wants
How
you.
much do you think I make?
Doesn't matter.
Nigga, you told me.
It's been going up.
Now wait.
Like 1.1 million a year.
So small guys that make money. Yeah.
I haven't met them.
Because
Nigga, you're on our show, nigga.
Because they don't want you.
No, I met them in that shape or form, I guess.
Come
you could
on.
say.
Oh, okay. I guess sexually, I guess.
Those guys don't want you.
She means a relationship wise?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
That's what I was saying. It hasn't, because I mean, I would say I've gotten close to someone that was maybe like $500,000, and they were trying to be arrogant towards me, and I didn't say anything. Like I literally kept my mouth shut, and then they pissed me off so much, and I said, "Dude, you know the bank account you see?" And he was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "I have 3 others with 3 times the more of the amount," and he was like, "What?" And then he's like, "Why didn't you pay my car payment?" And I was like, "Because it's your car payment." And I was just like, this is gonna go bad.
yeah, it never works when women have more money.
Yeah, I just like separated myself. I'm like,
When
this is
girls
not
have more
good.
money, it's very bad.
Game over.
Yeah. And then the other thing too, I feel sorry for, like, you, like, no offense, you OnlyFans girls, y'all are cooked, bro.
You cook.
Because a lot of you girls make like 6 figures a month, And there ain't nobody that makes that kind of money unless it's
Nobody,
another
bro.
guy that's like an entertainer or whatever.
They
And
don't
like
have the freedom either.
yeah, and they don't have the freedom. So if a dude does make that kind of money, assuming he does have the freedom,
Working.
he's working a lot. And bro, nobody wants to walk into a party and your girl's a porn star, bro. No offense. You bring in her, walk in with her holding her hand and shit. When a bunch of fucking niggas had banged her in the back before.
That does happen to me. I'll walk into stuff.
OnlyFans because OnlyFans is so different. From
No,
porn.
that happens to me. I'll go to an event with someone, like the guy I told you about earlier, Scott. I'll go into an event with him, and like 3 dudes will come up to me. Oh, hey, and then like girls will come up to me, and I'm just like,
Yeah, bro.
You know what's crazy though?
You know-
I mean that's normal though.
I know. Like
it's just so normal. They'll be
I
like,
don't know
oh,
how
is your
Mike
test
Maslick did it.
accurate?
Like when he was dating Lana Rhodes. Like, bro, that's embarrassing, bro.
Yo, bro,
It is a
you
different
know the story about
culture.
her and Mike, right? Like how many NBA players smashed, and he's like oblivious to it. Oh, bro, good to see you, bro.
Oh.
You know,
Bruh.
they smashed this chick hella times.
Yeah, man. Like that's every guy's like nightmare, bro.
Yeah.
And like this is why men are so worried about like how he puts his girl puts herself out there and what she does. Because here's the thing, bro. There's not many things that can ruin a man's reputation like that,
Yeah.
but your girl absolutely can.
Will Smith.
Your woman
Pinkett.
can destroy your fucking legacy,
Will Smith.
right? And if a man cheats on a woman, it's not that big a deal. You guys remember when? Well, you guys are probably too young to remember this.
Kobe Bryant.
But Kobe Bryant cheated on his wife, Vanessa Bryant, decades ago.
R.I.P. to him.
Right? Nobody cared really. Like at the beginning, they're like, "Damn," but she stuck it out. Nobody cared. And now, after he passed away, she became the widow, and everyone was like respects her. So women don't really lose status by getting cheated on. But when Will Smith got cheated on, legacy tarnished. Now he's over here doing AI fucking shows to show that people are showing up. So like, the reason why men are so sensitive to whores or girls that are promiscuous or whatever is because if you get with the wrong girl, she can effectively destroy your reputation because it shows a lack of intelligence on your side. It shows that you're an idiot. It shows that you're a sucker.
You know, I
And it's
kind of agree
embarrassing.
with you.
Yeah,
I've
I mean-
actually had people say that to me.
Yeah, they just can't do it. So, and we've had plenty of girls that are higher earners like you, right? Making 6 figures a month or whatever. It's tough for y'all, bro, because you guys make a bunch of money, but the problem is that your taste goes up alongside your money, but the problem is that the guys that you want or the guys that, you know, that qualify for you don't want y'all back.
Yeah.
Because I'll tell y'all this, I've dated girls that don't have a job. I've dated girls that will work at a fucking fast food restaurant. I've dated girls that I don't care. Like as a man, we can make as much money, but we don't really give a shit at all about what our girl does.
So it only matters to you when the girl makes more money than you.
No, it's not even. It's not that it matters to me that she makes more money. I just understand that if your woman makes more money than you, it's just a matter of time.
So if she makes less money than you or even zero, it's okay. But if it's more, then it's probably going to have a time frame on it that you think it's going to expire.
Okay, so let me kind of be because there's always nuance, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if the man makes more money, it naturally puts him in their leadership role, which is where he's supposed to be, right? So it makes things just work. Now, are there situations where a girl can make more than a guy and it's fine? Yeah. Let's say both of them are wealthy. Let's say you make $10 million a year, she makes $11 million. It doesn't really matter. It's negligible. You guys make the same amount, whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
That's different. Like you look right now, like French Montana, right? He's dating this billionaire from Dubai.
W
right?
French.
So, but here's the thing.
We up, nigga.
Nobody knows who the fuck she is, and she's a princess from royalty in Dubai.
Dubai.
But he's an American rapper, so he has way more status than her. So even though her family are billionaires, she didn't earn that money. It all comes from her family. So it's not the same. Versus, let's say she was self-made billionaire, she might have a little bit of resentment getting with a guy that's only a millionaire. But since she doesn't understand what it took to make that money and it's family money, it's not hers, and she's getting with a rapper who's very famous, the status outweighs the disparity in earning potential.
True.
But when both parties are higher earners, then it's not as bad. So like if you make $300K and your girl makes $350 or $400, that's not going to be as bad because there's not going to be a decline in lifestyle like that or that much of a disparity. But when there's a big difference, she's a millionaire and you're making $100K per year, yeah, that's going to create some issues a lot of the times. You know, it might last for a year, 2 years, but at some point she's going to start disrespecting, she's going to start being bitchy, she's going to start being rude, because when women pay bills, they start to get angry.
Yep.
And their vagina starts to dry up, especially when they're paying a man's bills. It just doesn't work the other way around.
Also, they become masculine too.
Yeah, and they become masculine by doing
They
it.
can't be feminine.
Bing bong.
I just so like girls that do sex work that make a lot of money, y'all, I feel sorry for y'all the most because the men that qualify for you guys financially are not going to commit to y'all, unfortunately. Because those guys that make that kind of money, we want girls that aren't you know, in the sex industry.
Yeah.
We'll take a girl that works at McDonald's.
That people don't know at all.
Yeah. I've dated unemployed girls that work at fast food. I don't give a shit.
Like, you know the beauty of being in Miami?
Yeah.
You bring a foreign girl here, no one knows her.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
like
facts,
you. That's you all day.
Yeah, you'll talk to a chick from another country that don't even know English, right? Like versus like women would never do that,
No English.
right?
Actually,
Or China.
Yeah.
I would.